What's good? It's just me, Ty here, bringing you another video. Have you ever got a phone call? It says unknown, you don't answer it, and then it leaves you a weird voicemail message. You can't call it back, and you get this weird feeling. Well, this is 5 of them. This is 5 voicemail messages that are just totally crazy. Now, if you like this type of content, please like the video, comment, share it with a friend, and also subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button. This train is moving and we're going full speed ahead. I want to thank you all so much for the love that you have shown these past couple weeks. It means the world to me. Hey, I'll see you on the next one. Love y'all.
After the tone.
This first one comes from Jade from Seattle. After college, Jade and her boyfriend Steve wanted to live together. They had talked about this since they were freshmen in college together often, and eventually they started their lives together. But unfortunately, all has not been happily ever after so far. For some time, almost every day after work, Jade will come home to unwanted gifts from a stranger. Gift baskets full of things like jewelry and other expensive items, and on other occasions flowers with letters. But every single time there would be a gift basket left, it would include a photo of Jade out in public with family, friends, her dog, or her boyfriend. One day, Jade took the basket into the house and began crying, causing Steve to come running to her side.
All right, let me ask y'all this. If you all get a random basket, let's just say a random basket out of nowhere of goodies or whatever, and, you know, what y'all doing? Are y'all opening it? Are you trying to figure? Jay, thank you for the follow. Are you opening it? What are you doing? Like, if you're just getting random gifts, I'm not touching it. I'm not either. I'm not touching anything. You never know what's coming into that house. All right, let's see what's going on.
Steve was furious, as he knew this wasn't just a sign of harassment, but also stalking. Steve would later install security cameras around the house. After a nice dinner one night, Jade was taking a bath and was listening to some relaxing music when she heard her phone ding. It was a text from an unknown number saying, "I'm outside."
Oh,
Jade
no.
screamed, causing Steve to rush in and see the text.
If I get a text saying I'm outside, I'm getting 2 things. Something that's going to go through that door, and something that, hey, guess what? I'm going to be on the news. I'm going to be on the news. If you're sending me presents, if you're sending me all these things, I'm getting ready. Yeah.
Text. So Steve checked the cameras through his phone and saw a tall man was at their doorstep. The man stood there for about 5 minutes before leaving in the direction of the woods.
Nope.
This was a screenshot of the man standing at the door with a black mask over his face. Jade also attached this video she recorded of herself home alone one night while Peter was at work, and the man came to the house knocking on the windows as she texts her mother and grandma in fear.
Yeah. Okay. Another thing is, why are we sending a video like she's put the tripod up and it's facing her? Why are we doing that? Is my other question. Why are we doing that? I could be wrong. No. Nope. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm home alone in that shit. Ain't no way.
After calling the police, they didn't provide much assistance to Jade, only suggesting she change her phone number. Fast forward a few nights, and Jade began...
Hold up. You go to the police and they tell you to change your phone number when somebody's outside your house going... What type of crap is that? Oh, hey, somebody's stalking you. Change your number. Put them on call block. Well, sir, sir, we got, they're outside. Well, just change your number. They'll go away. What the hell is wrong with them?
Her phone go off at around 3 a.m.
Oh, no.
It was the same unknown number calling her.
No, sir.
She didn't pick up the call, and about a minute or 2 later, Jade's phone vibrated, notifying her of a voicemail left from the number. This was the voicemail.
You're so right.
I don't have a house. I don't have any friends. No love. I have nothing to lie on. I have no eyes. No fear in me. I have no meaning. But I have this urge to kill. This is my world. And I'm the one who controls this. It's not a bloody game. I'll take you at any time, and you can do anything. I know you best, where you are, how fast you can run, and what scares you. I'm real. I'm not a legend or story. I took the souls.
The next
Yo, hold on. Wait a second. Hold up. This is straight out of a damn out of Scream. Now, I don't know. I'm not saying it's fake, but could it be the boyfriend? Could it be the boyfriend? It always happens when the boyfriend's gone. And then that one time it happened with the boyfriend.
morning, Jade and Steve went to the police station together to
Jade
show them
and
all the
Steve.
proof of what was happening.
Seattle.
This was fairly recently that Jade sent me this, and the case is apparently still under investigation.
What?
She says the man still occasionally leaves unwanted gifts to this day.
Yeah, okay. Hold up. Why are we still at that house? Like, literally, why are we still sitting at that house? Why are we not moved, gone somewhere else? Why are we still at that house? That's what don't make sense. They are still occasionally send gifts. Well, shoot, send it to somebody else. I'm gone.
1st, 2018, at around 1 in the morning, a young man named Dylan received a very strange and alarming voicemail. At the time he received the voicemail, he was
100%
asleep
Z.
and didn't notice it until a few weeks.
Z, I promise you, you come into my house. Z, we're gonna be playing Elden Ring here in a second. I swear, Z, come into my house, and we're both gonna be on the news. Come in my house, we're both gonna be on the news.
Later, this was the voicemail.
Hey Dylan, I just wanted to know, why is your bed that color? It's really nice looking as in the closet. It's a really nice blue and white bed. So tell me, what is your favorite scary movie? Or are you a scary movie?
Hold up, wait a second. If I have anybody leave me a voicemail message saying, what is your favorite scary movie? I don't know if I can take that serious. I just can't. I can't take that serious.
Dylan said he had no idea who the girl was. He didn't recognize the voice. Yet whoever it was had his number, knew his name, and knew the color of his bed, blue and white. The girl on the other end claims to have been in his closet, and whether that was true or not, the intent of the call was obviously to scare Dylan, and admittedly, it would be a very unsettling voicemail for anyone to listen to. At the end, she asks what his favorite scary movie is, which could have been a reference to the movie Scream.
Yo,
What's your favorite scary
Hey, I'm trying to tell you. Would y'all check it?
Dylan reported the call to the police, who apparently weren't able to help since Dylan had taken so long to report it.
Okay.
A lot of women's worst fear are stalkers. People like the guy you just heard about in Jade's story. It's a much bigger and more common problem than most people realize.
Oh, no.
The voicemail you're about to hear was sent on December 14th of 2022 to a girl named Sasha. Sasha lives with 3 friends from her sorority in a house that they rent in Syracuse, New York. Sasha met a seemingly nice and normal guy while out in town with her friends. They spoke very briefly and she gave him her number. The man's name was Jeremy, and he doesn't go to school at Syracuse University like Sasha does. Rather, he was a local in the area. The two arranged to go on a date for drinks and dinner at a nearby bar. According to Sasha, the date didn't go well in her opinion, as he radiated unusual vibes, and she thought he was weird.
Okay, is that an intuition where you feel like somebody it just doesn't work? Like, it might be a good person, but just the vibe is off. Can you feel that? Like, can you feel like, hey, something's not right about this person? Something just does not seem right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely get, once I got a call, but it started playing scary music. No. Yes, I can. You can't, like, so let's say you're out on a date with the woman, man, whatever. and the vibes isn't there, what do? Do you get up and leave? Or do you kind of like, do you stay through the whole date? Like, what do y'all do? Do y'all stay? Do y'all like continue to eat? You know, maybe it's the appetizers. Maybe it's the main course. Do you stay or do you leave?
Split the bill with him because she knew there wouldn't be a second date and she wanted to do the right thing. He dropped her back home after the date and sent 3 texts later that...
Okay, if the vibes is off, if the vibes is not going well, why are we getting in the car if the vibes didn't feel right? I'm not getting in that car because you don't know what's going to happen. So why am I getting in a car with a person when I know the vibes isn't right? I think that was dumb.
Night about how much fun he had and how much he liked her. It added to the discomfort for Sasha.
That's not good.
Instead of responding, she hearted one of the messages, but the text continued on and on every single day. Until the point that she decided to block him.
This ain't good.
Unfortunately, this was not the end. On the night of December 14th at 2:15 a.m., when everyone in the house was asleep, Sasha got an anonymous call that left this voicemail.
Sasha, it's Jeremy. I don't know why you can't answer any of my calls or texts. I think it's pretty fucked up.
Yo, why is he whispering? Why is he whispering?
You shouldn't leave your windows open, by the way.
No.
I'm whispering because I don't want to wake you, but...
Yo!
I left you a surprise on the kitchen table.
Oh, no. No.
At the end of the call...
Oh, no. First and foremost, you're in the house. You're in the house. No. No, 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 no.
You could hear a door shutting. This was the front door of Sasha's rental house, and the sound of the door closing alerted one of her housemates, who woke up everyone in the house to ask who just shut the front door. All 4 girls were in the house though, and it was none of them. This was when Sasha noticed the voicemail and listened to it with her housemates. What Jeremy left on the kitchen table was a stuffed animal turtle, Sasha's favorite animal, which she mentioned on her date with Jeremy. Alongside it was a Christmas card that simply said "Merry Christmas" from Jeremy. This prompted the girls to call the police, and Sasha showed the police officer the texts and the voicemail. The voicemail was self-incriminating enough, and the non-stop text from Jeremy backed up the story. It was enough for the police to find Jeremy and charge him for breaking and entering and stalking. He only did a week in jail and was sentenced to community service and multiple fines. It's been a month and a half now, and Sasha has not heard from Jeremy.
Okay, but let me ask y'all this, though. He got jail, community service, he's out. I'm still not staying at that house. I'm moving somewhere else where he can't find me. I'm not staying in that same spot. I think you're a setting duck right there.
In the year 2015, an elderly woman from Greeley, Colorado with failing vision received this voicemail you're about to hear on her landline phone. In a panic from hearing the voicemail, the woman called her son from the neighbor's phone in a state of hysteria, stating someone had taken over her home phone. Her neighbor checked out the phone for her, and after telling her it was okay, she calmed down, but a few days later it happened again. The woman was truly petrified this time and once again went to her neighbor for consolation, but this time refused to go back to her house. Her neighbor called the woman's son to tell him about the situation, so the son took time off of work and traveled to Colorado the next day to help her. After testing the phone to see if anything was wrong, it seemed completely fine, but he planned to stay with her the following week to make sure she was okay. The son was horrified when he discovered what was really going on. When she had lifted the receiver, rather than the dial tone, she heard this message.
Connecting you. Please hold the line.
NORAD, AWS, Station Zulu Foxtrot 77.
What?
Zulu Foxtrot 77. Status alert Con 4. Status alert Con 4. Security tracing in progress.
The message would come around the same time every day for the next few days, between 7 p.m. and 7:15 p.m. Any other time of day, there was a normal dial tone, and the phone worked normally. The weirdest part was that the phone wouldn't ring at these times. The recording was heard instead of the dial tone. They lifted the receiver to make a call between 7 and 7:15 p.m.
How could somebody do that?
The son recorded the message, and the next day, the phone was dead for most of the day, unusable. Upon calling the phone company, they said they couldn't do anything, as nothing seemed to be out of the ordinary from their end.
What in the world?
That evening, the son tried to take another recording to see whether the message had changed, but it was just the dial tone now. The message was never heard through the phone again. The mother was still afraid to pick up the phone for a long time after this, causing the son to post the recordings online to see if anyone on the internet would have a clue to the meaning behind the recording.
What in the world?
And while some people suggest that it may be some kind of secret government message or code, no one seems to know for sure.
Okay, one second. Before we go on, I've heard of people hacking into what's it called? Your security cameras and shit like that, and talking to people. Like talking to the people. Could that be like one of those things? I've heard of like hacking into your Ring cameras and security. Yeah, like your Alexas and stuff like that, and they will talk to you. Like they'll hack into it and then they'll, be talking to you. I've seen a couple videos of that shit. Damn. That's wild. That's weird.
On October 29th of 2009 at 10:45 a.m., Braxton McCannon's mother kept receiving calls from his sister's phone. This was strange because Braxton's sister was home at the time. So as Braxton's mother left her room to go ask her daughter why she was calling her, she met her in the hallway. Braxton's sister was already on her way to her mom's room to tell her about the phone mysteriously calling her mother over and over again, and how it was scaring her.
What in the world?
It was not her who was making the phone calls. It was her phone itself. The phone was currently still inside her room as they were talking, and during that time, Braxton's sister's phone called their mother again. This was proof to their mother that it was in fact not her daughter making the phone calls, as she was standing right there. This chilling realization wasn't the creepiest part though. This time there was a voicemail left after the call.
Oh no.
Message skipped. Saved message.
Sister's radio playing? Oh no.
To replay this message, press 1.
No,
in
sir.
In the voicemail, you can hear Braxton's sister's radio playing in her room.
No,
then,
sir.
Then unexpectedly, the radio cuts off, and a completely random, disturbing sound starts blasting into the phone.
Nope.
The sound almost resembles a horrific screaming. Braxton noted that what's extra weird is that if this were a ghost dial, meaning any form of accidental call, the phone would have left a substantially longer message.
What in the
But instead,
world?
it just hangs up after a few seconds on its own.
Yo,